how a quote from Paul Pierce is always going to make it every couple of months.
My
So
play LP.
yes, so he has.
That's your co-host.
Paul, my dude.
Yeah, that's my. He been up here too. That's my man.
Yeah.
Paul is my guy.
What Paul?
So
what is Paul
he
done
got
now?
the latest relationship advice. He said, if you want to see if your girl really loves you, cheat on her. If she stays, then you know it's real. So, Mike, you're going to go first. What are your thoughts on that logic? And then how can you tell if a girl really loves you?
That's a hell of a thought right there. You know, I don't see how any rational man can give that kind of advice to anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, hey, playoff Paul is my dude. You know, and I think in some distorted way, what he's trying to find out is men looks for things like loyalty and respect over what women are probably just maybe looking for an emotion like love. You see what I'm saying? And he's trying to tie something to that. But I don't know that I can subscribe to those lyrics.
Lyrics. Nice way to put it.
I'm just saying. That just sounds like, you know, some kid stuff.
So then real quick before Cam goes, so how can you
stuff.
tell if a girl really loves, or like, because I'm sure there's a list of things, but what's one thing that's like, okay, she loves me?
Well, your heart speaks to you. If your heart tells you this person loves you, you can feel that. We want emotions. Emotions is something you feel. You know what I'm saying? You know, the little things somebody does or the way they do things, that'll tell you some things. Now, you can't go off of what that person did or what the last girl did or how the last girl handled, the last person handled it, because everybody handle things differently, and everybody's dealing with everything coming from their past. Mm-hmm. Whatever their past is, they're assessing these situations. So yeah, your heart will tell you if that person cares for you and feels for you by some of the little things that she does that you don't even mention.
Great advice.
Yeah. First off, and Paul, you my nigga. I just want to put that as a disclaimer. But this is probably why you was in divorce court. This is probably why. This is probably what your ex-wife brought up. Yo, he thought it was cool to go cheat on me to see if I really loved the nigga. This is the type of shit that you cannot say publicly and then be, even if you thinking it. Even if you thinking it.
Right.
Some things you just can't be saying. You know what I'm saying? And he had a very public divorce, so. Shh, keep some shit to yourself, Pete. That's just me. Secondly, what do you do? What for a girl to know that she really love you?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Excuse my language. You suck my dick and cook fried chicken. After I bust a nut. That's enough love for me. Rub my feet.
Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, let me tell you something. I broke up with a girlfriend of mine one time. I was young. Gotta realize we started our career really young, man. You know, we started our career, Mase got his deal at 20 years old, 21 years old. Thank God we've been doing this. Thank the Lord we've been doing this a long time. I got a crib. I first moved to Jersey, and this girl was living with me and shit. And I asked her, I was like, yo, I want to fuck real quick. She's like, you bugging. I got to get ready to go to work when I come back. I'm like, you're out of here. Like, yo, you're out. I'm paying everything on the bill, a little quickie. Like, you got mad time, nigga. It's like, look, when niggas pay the bills, they take care of everything. Look, nigga, that ain't asking for a lot, you ask me. A little head on the side of the road sometime, cook a little chicken, rub my feet. I don't ask for a lot. If I'm paying for everything, I don't really understand what the problem is. That's love. That's love. And don't get mad when I come in your face.
So you done fell in love with a whole lot of women, what you saying?
Nah, that's not true.
So
The thing about it is, the ones, so it gotta be, you know when I know I like somebody, like this is the real thing for me. If I bust a nut and I still want to hang out with you afterwards.
okay.
Yeah, like,
Right,
yo,
right,
man.
Right.
Usually I'd be like, yo, I got to get the fuck out of here. I have niggas call my phone, yo, say it was a fight, say it was a shootout. So especially if you bust two nuts and you still want them around, that's the one. That's, yo, you cool. I still want to hang out with you, man. That's my nigga right there. You can go out, hang out, go out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then if you're busy, you want somebody that's not gonna harass you. That's another thing.
Right.
Like if you're, sometimes it's hard to get with somebody who doesn't understand your schedule because they don't have the same schedule as you, and they like calling every minute or seeing what you're doing because they're not as busy as you. I see Chris Rock say this joke one time, and this is all seriousness now. He said his parents last 50 years of marriage or longer than that because it was no technology. You see his dad to see his mom before he leave to work, and he worked 12-hour shift, can't call him at work, you see him when you come home. Now, what are you doing? Where you at? FaceTime me. Here's a busy. Let me see who you with. Yo, my nigga, give a nigga some time who's busy to stay busy and pay the bills. But to me, that's the real key. If after sex they want to hang out with you and still want to be with you, you gotta want to.
Two very completely
What about you, Stat? What's love for you?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Love. I feel like my biggest thing is like, that's a good question.
You don't know, huh?
No, I do. I just like sometimes on the spot, like I'm like, wait, what is it?
Right.
My thing is like, I'm a quality time person. I am really busy, so like I like somebody who can meet me where I'm at and I meet them where they're at, because I also like to have my space sometimes. But if I find myself wanting to be around you all the time, to me that's how I know, because I really am so good at just being on my own and doing my
You're young too, so you got a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I can sum y'all
like my
up
biggest
though.
Thing.
It sounds like if I sum y'all up, y'all only deal with people y'all can stand. I just want to be with somebody I can stand being around. You know, so you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's more to that. He added fried chicken. You said a good heart. Everybody got different.
My thing is this. My thing is, Mike, you're not a genius. You're not the love doctor saying that. Who want to be around somebody they can't stand?
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You want to be around. We all put eloquent words around it, but that's the basics when you break it down. I need to be around a nigga I can stand.
Yeah.
I just can't, you know.
And my thing is too, and I'm not saying for everybody, this is a deep question, Stan. Now I got layers for it, but real quick, I think especially somebody in my predicament or situation I'm in, like I said, thank God, I mature late. Like it's a few females that I used to deal with that I'm like, she might have been all right today. Like today. Not 10 years ago when I was still wilding and doing what I was doing, but like, you know what? I wasn't ready for what she was ready to give back then, but I'm ready. If she was there now, I would be ready for that now. And it's just timing, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, sometimes you're just not ready for that. I remember like 10 years ago, I would go to sleep and wake up and this, like, I would be mad this girl did my feet. And I'm like, don't be fucking doing my feet without asking me about doing my feet.
Right.
But now I would appreciate that. Like, yeah, chick did my feet while I was asleep, man. A little petty.
You grow through it. Because you learn things, right? You learn, you grow. My mom, when I first met somebody, I would bring them home and say, oh, Mom, it's nice, but I think she just wants somebody with some money. My mom was like, well, you know, what's wrong with that?
Right.
What's wrong with her wanting somebody with some money?
Right.
I never thought about it, but from my mom's perspective, she probably wanted somebody with some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep.
So I said, oh, okay. She said, why would you want anybody that doesn't want somebody that has something?
Right.
You know, but a young dude, that sounds like a gold digger. I ain't messing with nothing like that. But as you learn and mature a little bit, maybe I do need somebody with some goals that'll help me do some things.
Right.
So it's perspective.
Yeah. And that's another thing, last thing for me. Helping me do the things that I need to do at this age. Like, yo, wake up for work. Yo, your doctor's appointment is in 2 weeks. Make sure. I'm like, 2 weeks? What the fuck you told me for today? I got to go check up next week. Yo, you forgot you had this appointment. Yo, I wake up, like, you know, you wake up. Yo, where you was at? Yo, your car had to go get serviced today. Oh, like a lot of that's important to me now as well.
Good take, y'all. In the comments down below, let us know the telltale signs that tell y'all if somebody's in love with you or not, or if you're in love. But y'all, that is all the time that we have for today. Mike, it was a pleasure to have
thank you for
up
coming
in the
in,
studio.
man. We appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, man. I tell you, you guys know I'm going through something at home, man. But at least we won out here, and now I'm gonna go out here and celebrate with all the Cowboy fans, and we're gonna talk about what it's gonna be like when we get in the playoffs.
When they get in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next couple years.
Right.
2029.
This is on Win. Mike, we appreciate
Thank you, Mike, for coming in today, man. We appreciate
Hey,
you,
man,
bro.
I love y'all, man.
Love you more, man.
you
Thank you
too.
so much.
Back to It Is What It Is, so let's talk about football. Aaron Rodgers is still in talks with the New York Jets to be traded, but he has a wish list of players he wants to be on the Jets too. This includes Odell Beckham Jr. and 3 former Packers teammates, Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, and Mercedes Lewis. Allen already agreed to a 4-year, $44 million deal with the Jets. What are your thoughts on this list, and would you like to see Aaron Rodgers on the Jets?
I think Aaron Rodgers should get whatever he wants if he come to the Jets. To be in New York City, he should have whatever he needs to make that team win. But I'm going to turn that over to Cam because I think the list is ridiculous, but there ain't nothing I haven't seen before.
Catch-22 with this situation for me. Aaron Rodgers, I think he's a great, if not the greatest, it's debatable with Peyton Manning for regular season quarterback ever. Right. My only problem with Aaron Rodgers is the playoffs and the Super Bowl wins, but it's very debatable as far as, I would say him and Peyton Manning, who's the best ever regular season quarterback. So I think he got Peyton by a little bit. So I say he's the best. As far as him deserving his money, I think he deserves his money because the MVP is based upon which your regular season is. I'm talking about league MVP.
I thought you was tired of all of the things he's doing.
You gonna let me finish? You had your turn. You passed it over to me. You had a turn to do. If you want your turn back, I'll let you do pause whatever you want to do. I'm not feeding into that. You see, this is what you want to turn this whole show into. You had to go, bro. I was trying to get to what I had to get to. Pause. Everything going to be paused. But I think that he's great as far as regular season. My only beef with him is about playoffs and Super Bowls. With that being said, it's for the Jets, this is a good look because they have not won a Super Bowl since Joe Namath. I think that was 1969, 1970, maybe. So my point being is, if you could get Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, that's great because
anything you could do to get Aaron Rodgers in New York.
Not even New York, the Jets.
He want to be flued out.
Yeah, the Jets specifically because the Giants are way ahead of the Jets. The Giants, we done seen them win Super Bowls. At least they had Peyton Manning brother, Eli. Michael Strahan. You got victories over the New England Patriots during their dynasty. The Giants are way ahead of the Jets.
But if he gets half of this list, don't you think it'll be better than the Giants? Because it makes no sense to come to New York to be the second best team. That's basically what it's saying.
What I'm saying is this, I'm not even talking about first or second. I think just having Aaron Rodgers for the Jets is a good look if they lose all 16 games because the Jets have been so bad for so long. Like the Jets didn't make the playoffs this year and everybody's like, oh man, whoo, he's right there. Like that's how the feeling was in New York. Like that's why the Jets are making these moves because there was a time they were in playoff contention and then they just had a bad streak because of quarterback. They have a top 10 defense if I'm not mistaken. Everybody loves the Jets defense. So now they're like, if we get Aaron Rodgers, we're gonna be crazy. Right. What you have to realize is this, the Jets are still in the AFC. You know who's in the AFC? Patrick Mahomes is in the AFC. Josh Allen's in the AFC. Josh Allen's in the AFC.
My team, and I'm glad you brought that up.
And if Lamar Jackson stays in Jacksonville, he's in the AFC. So it's not a cakewalk to go to. Tua is in the AFC. It's not a cakewalk. Joe Burrows is in the AFC. So Aaron Rodgers is coming to a loaded conference as opposed to that.
That's why he needs his wish list.
But I'm saying is this. he ain't been getting it done in the NFC. And the NFC is way easier than the AFC. So I'm not saying he doesn't need the wish list. It's just more about, you've been with some of these players for 10 years that haven't got it done. Is this going to change it? I don't think so. But for the Jets, you're desperate to get Aaron Rodgers in a Jets uniform. A green and white uniform doesn't even matter about winning. It's about, we got Aaron Rodgers, nigga. Because look,
if he get Beckham and two of those guys,
I was gonna ask. What about
he's winning.
Let's
definitely winning some games.
look. This is the same thing at the same age. You know who left Green Bay and they didn't go straight to the Jets, but they end up being with the Jets. Brett Favre. Did it matter? Did it change anything?
Ain't that Beckham?
He left Green Bay, went to Minnesota, ended up with the Jets, and the Jets was the worst decision he made. He had some success in Minnesota with the Vikings. When I say he went from the Packers to Green Bay, he went from the Packers to the Vikings, pardon me, and he stunk it up with the Jets. But I just think that the Jets are so desperate that they'll take anything that they could get as far as having a high quality player such as Aaron Rodgers. I don't to make a long story short, I don't really care too much. I just was looking at both sides of the coin, but I don't really give a fuck. The list is wild. Now back to how I really feel. Cam, I was giving a perspective from a sports analyst. Me, Aaron Rodgers, you bugged the fuck out, my nigga. You go sit in the dark for 4 days. You said you going in a cave for 4 days. You come out this cave like, yo, I got a recollection. If I fuck with the Jets, it's gonna be crazy. Because one of his old coaches is with the Jets. I forget from which, one of his old coaches, could you look it up? One is, you ain't low, nigga. You ain't low. We know what's going on. One of your old coaches is with the Jets. You know them niggas is desperate. They gonna trade whatever to get you. I don't know what epiphany you had in that little motherfucking dark day and night shit.
He want a super team. That's what most athletes want right now. They want a super team.
I'm not knocking it, Murder, but the thing about it, you ain't LeBron. LeBron know how to put them joints together. Yeah. You want to be the GM, call LeBron.
You can't go in the dark. You got to go to Vegas, Aaron Rodgers.
There you go.
You got to invite them to Cabo, DR.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
You got to, you know, LeBron is a great recruiter. He recruits, he sells it, he gets you there. Same way, I think Draymond was a great recruiter with Kevin Durant. He got him over there. And KD's my man too. And I'm not talking that, but what I'm saying is you got to have that camaraderie to be like, yo, you my man, I'm gonna come fuck with you. We were just talking about this when sorry to jump from football to basketball. We was just saying your recruiting game got to be good. Damian Lillard can't get a motherfucker in Portland. He got 500 million.
Portland, though.
But that's the point. And no, just shout out to everybody in Portland.
A good city. That's what make New York Jets really good, because people want to live in New York.
Absolutely. The Jets are the city's dope, but that's what Aaron Rodgers is selling. He's selling New York.
Yeah. You can't sell Green Bay to snow up to your waist. Nobody's coming to see that.
To go back to what you said real quick, so the Jets did hire Aaron Rodgers' former offensive coordinator. So they got his OC, now he's trying to get Odell Beckham and Packers players, so.
And Odell used to play at the Giants, so he can't wait to win against them.
More of the story is Odell, that's how you get Odell. You know the neighborhood, they play in the same stadium. Nigga, you played out, Paramus right around the Secaucus.
And you know you want to get your lick back.
Hey, yo, it's over. Yo, nah. Yo. My bad, Stat Baby.
Stat Baby.
Okay.
He's being childish today, Stat Baby. He can't grow up because of this. We can't grow up because of this. We're trying to do a whole
It's okay.
deal.
It is what it is. It is what
Oh!
it is. See what I did there? Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
On that note, we'll see what happens. We'll be right back. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Cam and Mase. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it, right?
Yeah.
Fight night is coming up, and there's a big fight coming up. On April 22nd, 2023 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it is Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Who do you have?
You know who I got.
Well, listen, I'm be honest with you. I don't really know a lot about Ryan Garcia. I just hear, it's Oscar's guy. They say he's a big YouTube star and he's like a YouTube boxer.
He got a lot of followers.
Right, so that's how they kind of label him like, oh, you're just YouTube star. But from what I'm hearing, he's nice. I know he's undefeated. Our whole community loves Tank, so we know he's a pit bull.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with Tank, but I don't have any knowledge on that. I don't want to throw no dirt on Ryan Garcia's name, and I ain't do no homework on him yet.
His hands is really quick. He doesn't have great foot movement, but his hands is really fast. And he got a powerful left hook. That's what I know.
You ever seen him fight?
Yeah, he got knocked down. I always look to see how people respond to adversity.
Right.
And one time he got knocked down, he got back up and knocked the guy out. So he belonged there.
Yeah. So who you got?
He belonged there.
Who you got though?
If I was betting my money, I would bet on Tank, but if it was your money, I'd bet Ryan Garcia.
That sounds like you go. Sound like you go. No, because you sound like you going with Tank. Just say if you going with Tank, say you going with Tank. You don't sugarcoat it. You trying to stay safe. This is not a safe place. This is not a safe place, man. This is definitely not a safe place.
I'm going with Ryan.
Sucker shit, man. I'm only going with Tank because I don't know shit about Ryan. I ain't gonna say, I gotta go in and do the due diligence and I want to keep it 100. I don't know that nigga.
Right.
I don't, and I'm not saying I should know him. I should have brushed up on him. But you know what happened? Niggas kept pumping him like he's some YouTube nigga.
No, I'm saying I'm definitely going with Tank, but I'm saying the odds will be on Ryan if you make more money if you bet on the guy who got the more upside. But I'm not betting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why he still make money. He try to spin people for a living. He can't spin me. I already know what's going on.
I said if I was betting with your money, I bet on Ryan.
Yeah, but then you changed it to you said you was betting on Ryan.
Yeah.
Afterwards, this 3-car Monty with you. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This the little ball under the joint when they on 34th Street. The fuck are we doing? Nah, you over now you reaching.
Under this.
All right,
crazy.
More stories, sad baby. You see, I said I'm gonna pick. I'm picking Tank only because I don't know Ryan. It seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do.
He just going.
He's confusing
He's
himself.
trying to brush that little ball under. Crazy was crazy.
Yo, did he just say I'm trying to brush the little ball under? It might be past his bedtime, man.
Okay, well, I'm agreeing with him. I'm going with Tank too. Your final answer is?
I'm going with Tank.
We need it.
I'm going with Tank.
Stamp. Okay, so ahead of their fight, Tank is getting into a little drama with Mayweather, okay? So Mayweather banned him from training at his gym.
He banned him?
Yes. He said, you cannot train here. Go somewhere else.
Did he say it's a one-time thing because the gym was busy, or you can't ever come?
It ain't a one-time thing. That's
Do you got the
thing.
quote or what they said?
Well, so Tank actually posted on Twitter in argument with Ryan Garcia saying, this is Mayweather banned me from his gym. That was it. We don't have the specific quote that Mayweather said, but Tank posted it and then deleted his tweet.
But then Tank also posts Floyd in like a jacket, half naked.
He's been posting a lot of stuff. He posted a Photoshop picture of Floyd in shorts.
Yeah,
in
so
Paris.
he might be trolling. He might be trolling with that.
Either way, Mayweather's not having it. He said, you can't train in my gym.
Did Floyd say he can't train there?
That is what Tank said. That Mayweather said that he cannot train at his gym. So, with that being said, even though he's about to fight Ryan Garcia, is Mayweather wrong for not allowing him to use his gym?
This was going on. Mm-hmm. Tank stopped fucking with Floyd and fucking directly with Al, from what I heard.
Yeah. I want to hear what you say to this.
Listen, so Floyd is like, if you fucking directly with Al, tell Al to find you a gym. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion is this. I think, and I don't mean to stir no shit up.
Stir it up.
There's no way that Tank is gonna fuck with Al and Floyd don't get a little bit of something.
Yeah.
He may tell Tank, Floyd ain't got nothing to do with it. But when Tank not looking, Al like, you brought him to me, Floyd.
Yeah.
Just don't tell nigga I got it. And I think that's what's really going on. But as far as personal shit, look, you gotta realize Tank had a fight a little while ago. Floyd had the exhibition fight the same night as Tank's fight. So niggas be probably looking like, why your fight had to be that night or why your fight was this night? It's a lot of underworld, petty shit going on that we don't actually know about.
All right, but objectively speaking, could this be karma? Like Broner brought Tank to Floyd, he didn't get anything, and now Floyd got him with Al, and now he doesn't get anything?
But I don't think that Floyd is not gonna get anything when it comes to Al Heyman. Just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but I think that them two got a too good a relationship that he not gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna throw you, son. We not gonna tell Tank, but
Yeah.
Adrian Broner and Al Heyman, I don't think they had a relationship. Adrian Broner would diss Al Heyman and diss Leonard Ellaby.
Yeah.
And diss everybody and then be like, my bad, you know, I ain't mean to diss niggas. And hey, what's up? You my guy. I'm just telling you all the stuff that I seen. You my guy. AB, no beef for none, but you did do that. You'll shit on these niggas and then be like, nah, they cool, da-da-da-da. But that's something only he could tell you the answer to that.
Good question. What's next?
Well, on the topic of boxing, we got your input. But we have a very special guest, the two-time heavyweight champion, straight out of Brownsville, Champ. Welcome to
Big Yeti.
It Is What It Is.
The Big Yeti.
He's not from
good.
Brownsville, he's from Never Ran, Never Will.
Yeah, that's the nickname.
That's
man.
Never Ran, Never Will.
Cannon, what up, baby? What's going on, Champ?
Let's go, Chad. What's up, brother? What's up,
Hey,
Chad?
yo,
How
it's
you
good
doing?
to have you on the show, man. We really appreciate you tuning in. Look, man, we got some questions.
I really appreciate. Thanks for having me.
Nah, no problem. So we got some questions for you. What's your opinion on this Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight coming up?
Yeah, that's a good fight, champ. That's not an easy fight. I mean, it looked like it on paper. You know, Tank been real busy, which I like. That's why I really like this fight because Tank been real busy. He been fighting back to back.
Yeah.
And but I like Garcia too because he got some fast hand. He's tall, and he got that energy. He got that YouTube energy behind him right now, and that YouTube energy is a little different than the boxing energy. You get what I'm saying? The fans and kids, they going crazy. So he got a lot of hype, but I'm leaning towards Tank because I like the fact that he's been real busy.
Let me ask you a question, building off what you just said. What do you mean that YouTube energy is different? What's the difference between YouTube energy and any other energy that you're talking about when it's related to boxing?
That YouTube energy, champ. It's a bunch of kids, man. It's like, my kids.
Wow.
They on iPad. They on the iPad. They on the phones all day. These are kids who. And I was one of the guys who was behind Jake and Logan Paul in the beginning, training them, and the first fight and everything. And I seen it then. I said, this is gonna be something, champ, because these kids never watched boxing before. Now here they were watching their YouTube guys, and now they're becoming boxing fans. So there's a lot more fans for Ryan Garcia than there was 5-10 years ago. From the YouTube world, and they've been sticking by him and following him. And to be honest with you, the kid got some real fast hands, champ. So I like this fight for Tank too, because he's short. He's gonna have to get inside, and if this guy Ryan uses a good jab and a good check hook, it could be in for a long night.
So Briggs, you said everything I said. I'm always right, Cam. He said exactly what I said.
Let's go, champ.
He's a champ.
I like what you said, though. I like what y'all said about.
Yeah, that's my man. That's why he's here. Because he's the champ.
Let me ask you a question, Briggs. We know that Tank is dangerous. What chance will you give Ryan to win this fight?
Champ, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's crazy, but I know this sounds crazy, but I give he got a 30% chance of doing something. I'm keeping it real with you only because he's tall, he got a good jab, and he got a good check hook, man. As a southpaw, sometimes Garcia, Tank be reaching. He be reaching sometimes. If he don't be careful with this kid, man, it can go the opposite way, champ. And this is what he needs. He need a fight like this. He need a fight that's going to show that, I got past a hurdle, a tall dude, I knocked him off. This ain't no easy fight for him. But if he make it easy, he the truth. If he don't, then you know what I'm saying? Because, Garcia saying he ain't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Garcia, like, you ain't fight nobody. Like, who you fought? So it's a good fight, champ. It's a good fight. But I like what y'all said. What y'all said about like Al Heyman and coming. But Mace, you hit it on the head when you said he came through Broner. People forget that.
Yeah.
Broner took him to Floyd, and now he trying to go surpass Floyd, like you said, Cam, and go straight to Al.
Yeah, I don't like people like that.
What is your opinion on that situation?
I don't know. I mean, I can't. I mean, in a sense, whereas, we all grow up, man. It's like I equate it to just like the music business, guys. Imagine this, guys. You got like Def Jam. You got like somebody bring you to the label. You get on, and then you become bigger than the label. You like, damn, I'm start my own label. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's just like the music industry, champ. It's just like the music industry. So it's a crazy sport, but crazy business. And I don't even call it a sport. It's a business.
Do you think it's messed up Floyd won't let him use his gym?
Nah. He needed to have his own gym anyway. You know what I'm saying? He needed to have his own gym. He at that point where he stand on his own and open up his own gym if he want that. You know what I'm saying? If not,
we're running out of time, so we want to ask you a few more questions. Why haven't we seen the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight yet?
Is Terrence running from Errol or is Errol running from Terrence?
That's a good question, champ. I don't know the behind the scenes of what's going on with that fight, but that's a big fight that if they don't hurry up and make it, it's going to be something that people don't care about. So they got to make that fight now. I'm leaning towards Errol because he's just a different type of human being, man. That man was in that car accident. That man came back like that didn't even ever happen. He was treating the tough fights. He didn't even have no tune-ups. He said he don't believe in tune-ups.
Yeah. Okay, couple more questions. What do you think about Adrian Broner joining up with Don King?
Yo, I'm glad you asked that question, champ. Now listen to me, champ. This shows you the state of boxing. It's hard for black fighters. Black fighters don't have much of any way right. There's no television. The television that is ESPN is top ranked. That's Bob Arum. Bob Arum, he ain't really messing with black fighters like that. He don't even got Terrence. He don't even got Crawford no more. So he not really messing with black fighters. It's nothing for black fighters, bro.
What about the zone?
Huh?
What about the zone?
Nah, that's Eddie Hearn. That's Eddie Hearn, and that's Misfits. That's like YouTube boxing. They doing YouTube boxing and all that now. Word. So it's a bad. That's where you and Mace come in now. Take it. You guys gonna be billionaires in the boxing game. They need y'all. They need y'all. I'm telling you.
One thing I would say, and I can't get into the depths of it or anything, but people say Don King robbed him and this, that, and the third. But you saw the fights.
Yeah.
You saw when you fight where everybody fought when they were supposed to fight when Don King was in the game, man. You didn't get jerked. You didn't get messed around. You saw the fights that you're supposed to see.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just waiting around for good fights that never happen.
No fights, Cam. No fights, Mace. The game is dead. It's over for black fighters. Let me explain something to y'all. I'll say this again. It's over for black fighters in boxing. If a black promoter don't come around and start and get a streaming platform and start building fighters, it's over for black fighters. I'm telling you right now. If a promoter don't come in the game right now, it's a perfect opportunity too. Because as you can see, Al Heyman stepping back. It's like he's stepping off now. He got rid of Wilder. He let go mad fighters. Right. You know what I mean? What y'all think about Wilder? What's gonna happen to him?
Oh. I mean, one thing is, I think Wilder, listen, first time I heard of Deontay Wilder was when you was trolling him in front of Madison Square Garden and he said, nobody know you, you just a black man walking on 34th Street. You made me pay attention
That's
to him.
right.
But listen, one thing about Deontay Wilder, I think he's good. I don't know if he could beat Joshua, but I know one thing for sure, he's not gonna ever beat Tyson Fury, and that's the problem. He is one, you make him beat 100 billion people in the world, but you won't beat that one person. Not when he licked you on your face and you come back and you lose again. He licked blood off your ear and then you came back and lose. You're supposed to win the rematch.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody licking my face, paws, and beating me again. I got a problem with that. I got a serious problem with that.
Chill.
Now I'm keeping it 100. Then he started singing afterwards. He sung after the whole fight. The disrespect was, and then you lose the rematch after all that. I got a problem with that.
Something was in his gloves.
Yeah.
Then you want to fight me again? You know something's in my gloves.
And the thing about it is that I always thought Tyson Fury was just some tall boxing ass nigga.
Yeah.
And then he said, you know, I'm gonna knock him out. I said, oh, he done lost his mind. Then the nigga knocked him out.
Yeah.
Then he said, you know, I'm gonna knock you out again. And knocked him out again. I was like, what? I said, I fuck with that nigga, because I thought he was just some show-off nigga. That nigga knocked him out twice and said he was gonna do it.
Yeah, and he had mental health issues and everything and still came back from that.
Yeah, nah, he get busy. He a freak of nature. He tall. He can box. He got fast feet for a big man. You know what I'm saying? He the truth. He the truth.
Right. So, Champ, what do you got, before we get out of here, what do you got going on and what should we know about?
Oh, man, I got a movie coming out. I got a lot of things working on, Champ. But you know, I'm like you, Champ. I'm always hustling.
There you go.
I'm always hustling. A lot of stuff popping off. A lot of stuff. I look forward to, you know, being back on the show with you, hopefully, and you know, keep it going. But a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Yeah,
man. We look forward to hearing from you, and you always invited. You right around the corner, Champ. We love you, bro.
You the champ. I love you guys too, man. From Harlem to Brooklyn, Brooklyn to Harlem. Let's go, champ.
See you soon, bro. All right.
Hey, peace.
There you have it.
There you have it. And again, thank you so much, champ, and we'll be right back.